Alright, as most of you know, my name is Charlie Peterswitz. This is my third trip to Joplin, and honestly, this is probably the best one. I met a lot of new people and made some new friends. On this trip, my group was mostly breaking dirt at a house that was being rehabbed. It was hot and there was no shade. While all of you were at home looking at your dead grass, these people didn't even have grass. So, hopefully they will eventually have yards to water, mow, and the kids will have grass to play in. The first trip, I didn't completely realize how fortunate we are. This trip really showed me how lucky we are to have what we do. I remember Daniel describing a mother last year who was heartbroken because of the tornado hit, and they went back to their home. She couldn't find one single thing of her daughter to keep. Just think about your most valuable possession, or things that mean the most to you in your home. Some of these people lost everything they own, every single thing. We are so fortunate to have all the things that we do. A little 5-year-old that we went and ate ice cream with one day told me that she lost her pet and her best friend in the tornado. As I was telling her that we had to go, she started crying and gave me a big hug because she told me that she had made a new best friend. I'm sad to say that I didn't get a chance to get her address so that I could keep in touch with her, but I will always remember her. We hear so many devastating stories on these trips, and they really appreciate all the help that they're getting. I hope we can go back. Another thing we did was help with school. We moved desks out of classrooms into other classrooms. I soon found out that this school had lost all of their janitorial service, so they needed a lot of help. The principal was doing all the work at the school that needed to be done all by himself, and he really appreciated it. I was thankful for us being there. We worked every day until 3, and then we would have dinner together and devotions in our small groups every night. We sang songs, we buried each other neck deep in dirt. I mean, who wouldn't? We played games as we had fun at Silver Dollar City. We also went swimming at the creek, and as Sarah said, what would say. One project that my group one night did was write thank you notes to someone very special to me. My great-great Uncle Alan served in Vietnam. He was recently chosen to take an honor flight where pilots donate their planes, time, and money to fly veterans to Washington, D.C. to see their memorial and then fly them back home. My group talked about how our servicemen fight for our freedom, and we all take it for granted too. My Uncle Alan lives in a small town in Iowa and probably can't remember the last time that a young person just said thank you for his service. The organization who sponsors us on our flight is going to give him all of our thank you notes on his flight home. So thank you to my leader, Lisa Jacks, and to my group for doing these for him. And for any of you out there tonight who have served in the military, that all of us can live and share our faith freely so that we can also help others. We thank you too. Thank you all for coming tonight and supporting such a great cause. And thank you, Daniel, for being such an awesome leader.
Thank you, Tyler. And you mentioned Sarah Sabo in his speech. So